The question for the day was, what do I think about yoga, about primary yoga? So primary yoga is actually called yoga chikitsa, which means cleansing, yoga for cleansing. And what a great way to start actually our new year with the primary. Yoga chikitsa is very necessary when it comes to new beginnings, and it's a genius yoga postures that are put sequentially. This yoga is cellular. This yoga has like sun effect to the student, to the practitioner itself. It cleanses, it heals. It helps in so many aspects. And it is like having a mother and a father at the same time. When I say that, that means it's a basic foundation for all the other series that comes afterward. It's established the character of the mind, body, and spirit. Of course, it's very important because also it emphasizes on when you start with pranayama. So this is the yoga that is most focused on that too. I mean, all yogas are focused in pranayama, but if you get it with your primary, that's where you start from. Is it challenging? Yes, of course it's challenging. Yoga is challenging. It requires a willpower. When I say a willpower, it's willing to do the work, willing to practice. Practice is very important. And when you practice, there are actually signs, whether for the practitioner or for the teachers, that are your body is ready for the next asana, or your body is ready for more yoga time. Believe it or not, one of those signs today, I spoke with one of the teacher and also student, Noah. Today he asked, he's like, what is one of the signs? So we get into this while we talking after practice. The signs that tells you that you are progressing is when you actually, your body aches the next day, or you feel discomfort or soreness. That means your body is ready for more practice. That means you have to keep going to your classes. It's very important to keep the practice. That means there is breakthroughs that is happening. Yeah, your body maybe is holding lactic acids. That means this mind is prepared for release, and you have to be able to take yourself and take your mat and come to the next class. Those are one of the signs. Believe it or not, also I did mention that one of the signs is when the practitioners start practicing and the practitioner stumbles on forgetting what's the next asana. Now for the students, this may be, oh, I don't remember, or this. In fact, this is a sign that you are ready for more also practice. Not only ready for more practice, that means there is a breakthrough is about to happen. Yes. So these are few of the signs that we spoke about today, and I am grateful for having Noah today opening with those questions. And then I have another question that have been sent to me. It says, let me read this through to you. Again, when these breakthroughs happen, yeah. So we said about when your body starts aching. And what shall I do? So the question says, what shall I do after the breakthrough, after feeling ache, for example, in the body? That means you have to practice, but this time you practice with applying more ahimsa. Yes, there is the yamas and niyamas that must be applied. If you are not familiar what's ahimsa, ahimsa is the first principle for all the yogi, yeah, which is non-violence. So let's say you are going on a strength, you want to finish the full primary in one practice. Maybe this time, if instead of finishing the full primary, maybe you be more cautious, maybe you bring more awareness to the pranayama with each application in each asana. Yeah, so you take it a little bit a notch. It's the same thing actually, like if you have an injury. Injuries could happen, things could happen, that is normal. And you come to the practice, and while you want to practice, what happens is you are nursing an injury. You practice with applying more ahimsa and trying to quiet the mind and allow the practice to heal and help with that. So those are what can you do when you see those breakthroughs, or you try to practice but you have ache or something like that. And then another thing is when you start to forget the asana. So now that comes the work with the memory, and there is a verse also in the Yoga Sutra that talks about memory. I'm not gonna get into detail into this. We'll give you just a little bit of that. I'd like you to refer to your books, the Yoga Sutra. And yeah, thank you for all those questions. If you have more questions, let me know. Today I think